Breaking news, James Comey did violate FBI rules. Hi, great to have you all with us. If you are new to TST, tap on the subscription button and click the notification bell so you can receive authentic news that you can rely on daily. The Inspector General's report has been released and former FBI Director James Comey is celebrating the fact that he will not be prosecuted. The former FBI Director ignored the parts of the report that found him to be one of the most incompetent and corrupt in history. Upon completing our investigation pursuant to Section 4D of the Inspector General Act of 1978, the OIG provided a copy of its factual findings to the department for a prosecutorial decision regarding Comey's conduct. After reviewing the matter, the department declined prosecution. Thereafter, we prepared this report to consider whether Comey's actions violated department or FBI policy or the terms of Comey's FBI employment agreement. As described in this report, we conclude that Comey's retention, handling, and dissemination of certain memos violated department and FBI policies and his FBI employment agreement. It said, throughout Comey's employment at the Department of Justice, including his tenure as FBI Director, Comey held security clearances that provided him access to classified information pursuant to non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. Under the terms of these NDAs, Comey acknowledged that he had been advised about the nature of and need to protect classified information and agreed to never divulge classified information to anyone not authorized to receive it unless Comey had obtained prior written authorization for the disclosure from the U.S. government department or agency responsible for the classification. The NDAs that Comey signed clearly stated that any unauthorized disclosure of classified information by me may constitute a violation or violations of United States criminal laws, and the NDAs referenced 18 U.S.C. Section 793 and 18 U.S.C. Section 1924, among other provisions. Pursuant to the NDAs, Comey also agreed that if he was uncertain about the classification status of information, it was his responsibility to consult with appropriate officials for clarification. The NDAs also stated that all of the classified information provided to Comey during his employment is now and will remain the property of the United States government unless and until otherwise determined by an authorized official or final ruling of a court of law. Further, Comey agreed to return all classified materials upon the conclusion of my employment and acknowledged that his obligation to protect classified information applied during his employment and at all times thereafter. During his OIG interview, Comey verified his signature on a number of NDAs he had signed during his tenure as FBI Director and at other times while employed by the U.S. government, and told the OIG he was aware of his obligations to protect classified information under those agreements. He also acknowledged that he had an obligation, lifelong, to protect classified information. It said, what all of that means is that Comey violated the policies of the FBI, but the DOJ is not going to prosecute him for it. It shows the American people that the law does not apply the same to everyone, and Comey celebrated the news. DOJ IG found no evidence that Comey or his attorneys released any of the classified information contained in any of the memos to members of the media. I don't need a public apology from those who defamed me, but a quick message with sorry, we lied about you would be nice. And to all those who've spent 2 years talking about me going to jail or being a liar and a leaker, ask yourselves why you still trust people who gave you bad info for so long, including the president, Comey said. What are your thoughts on Comey running free despite having violated FBI policy and the terms of FBI employment agreement? This demands for proper prosecution, of course. Let us know about your opinions in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, please share among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to Top Stories Today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm David Ravine. See you in the next one.